Okay, this is what we've all been waiting for. Both players have played 30 matches this week. This is their 31st. It's the final. It's a race to 7, and it's going to be SVB to break.
Keep it going.
Looks like it's going to be okay. Real tidy shots, I thought.
Yeah, absolutely. He kind of smelled a little blood, which is very rare with Ko Ping Chung, and capitalized fully. That was a funny one. I think it was the speed on the cue ball that he was always dominating so long. But he still wants more. He went for that combination. I think players to do it. Wasn't in. I think there's just a few of them that maybe qualify for 50 and over that are playing the tour. But okay, getting. I mean, if you couldn't see Ralph, you know, where he breaks and gets shots, gets a little confidence, maybe a few big wins over some big names.
Speedy recovery. Okay, we hope to see him back on the circuit soon.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's a guy that when he's back, he's going to be even more motivated, I think. Got to hit right before the side. You couldn't make it and scratch cross corner. Oh, he went past the side. I thought that was a harder way to do it, maybe.
You know, playing unbelievable to look
at those two shots he has missed. And he doesn't miss many kicks either, by the way, but both of them had a lot going on with the speed. All right, a little funny here. Okay, had to kind of draw stun it a little bit. That's got to go a bit. Yeah. The 7's going as a safety with that point on the left middle.
Would be nailed on to hit the ball. Could also scratch. Well, it's Ko Ping who wins the first rack of this final.
All right, there's the break I've been seeing more of this week from Ko Ping. Very good spreads. Chance for that same safety behind the purple. Better hope he gets him on the rail, keep him off the bank maybe. Gotta believe he's playing safe here.
Gotta be careful here.
It's up on the jump
Where
there.
the two balls gone?
The ball's gonna be moving. Rolling.
Hoping the 4-ball stops.
You don't mind being a hair above it, but I want to fall a little behind this 3-ball with just a portion of the pocket. Stretch. He just stops the cue ball, I'm not sure.
For the big shot. He finished 3rd in the league, and his younger brother, he actually finished top of the league. He was 2 points in front of Ko Ping.
I think it's a pretty fun format overall. That was a tricky shot there. He made look easy. He's so good with that partially.
Yeah, this is a fantastic start for the Masters champion.
I'm going to really send the one more towards
the
7, maybe? I don't know. I'd like to try and use the 4 here versus the 6. I think the 6 could give up a shot for sure. He just tried to use the back rail period. He had the 8 there as well.
How's it going to finish? Two ball up onto the right side. He's going to use the 9 ball and the 5. It's never easy to get the pace right though, and that's where he's failed. Is it thick or thin? Good hit.
Gonna kiss again. Oh, looky here.
This cue ball needs to. Yeah, that's the bottom edge JJ was talking about. That allowed Ko-Pin Yi.
Had to do it. Get up to 2. Certainly wanting to get some separation, but he'll take it. For him not to shoot at it. He's playing the safety.
What a good safety.
Easy to maybe draw this cue ball towards the lower right. He double kissed it. He's going to need some help here. SVB's going to have an opening.
Yeah, had to go forward with the cue ball to get it back out.
He used to say, wiped its feet on the way in, the 5 ball.
It's an interesting rack, this one. Things was not quite going Shane's way for a large. Just where you want to be. SVB has got his final underway. He's got his first rack.
Jeremy, I thought that was a telling moment in the last rack, the 3rd rack, when Shane played the safety versus going at the bank. It tells me he's still really bearing down, which is good. Ko-Pin Yi going to give him a lot of trouble.
Protection anywhere. I think that's all he could do, really. I mean, it's just steam on the cue ball, too, to escape the 6.
Right. So now's the time not. Run into the 7.
Man,
Too thick.
He's got to be. Is he ducking here or just? This would be cold-blooded. And I hadn't really seen the. Those other pro players outside the 16 that was here at the PLP. Learned something from these guys here. No coincidence how great 20K on top. He's missed the 1 again, and the difference with Shane's other break in this one.
I will mention that Shane isn't using his break cue anymore. He's breaking with his playing cue. Yeah, you get a good look at how he addresses the cue ball.
Yeah, I'd keep it center, simple there in the center of the table. Just come across here, get a nice 1 or 2 rail angle on the 4, whichever you prefer. This looks a little thinner, though.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say the same thing as soon as they went to that angle.
Just a little stun. Got to command the speed. Looks pretty good. Don't want to be really more rigid with the stun shot. or they just basically do it with tip position, which is, I think, absolutely. Just got to avoid the 9, a little bit of spin. Get us a 3-2, Koping breaking, but just watch the next time SVB breaks the balls, see if he picks up the speed at all.
Nice out by Koping into this match. Ko led 2-0, and now looking to do the same with a 2-game lead if he can get a break and run here.
I was about to say, I think the 1's going to hit high, and I'll tell you why. It's got to be into the 6 maybe or above. Yeah, that speed there I liked. I mean,
Well done, Jeremy.
rack's very available like this one. It's going to be hard not to have a 3-3 score here soon.
And talking about South Dakota, Lake Pactola.
Yeah, we went to Pactola, and another lake in the Black Hills there. And it's like every other fisherman I've ever been around. They think they know something. To where the 9's
Just
a
like the
problem
pool players.
of some sort. Just probably hold the angle. Make sure you get above.
Getting better. Shane.
Yeah, well, he played great in his last match, and those
First
game,
those
I
two
mean,
mistakes
the 2
in
balls
the-
very difficult to get on the 3. Very tough shot. Then the jacked up shot on the 3 ball itself also was very difficult.
Yeah, I guess I'm just talking about his body language early in this match when he was trailing 2-0. He was in between banking the ball or playing safe, and I think he made the right decision.
Billiards in West Haven, Connecticut.
See if he puts a little more speed into it, Jeremy Jones.
No, stuck to his guns, just like the percentage played. He played on that safety. And
Oh, he's going to get the rub he needed.
ball. He can play short side on the 6, so just don't get a missable 5. No reason.
The 7, can he draw above it?
That's what I would look at, drawing above it. If there's any worry of hitting the 7, that's, yeah, just like that. Just keep on keeping on. I like that. I like him just not trying to get funny on the 7, because, you know, it's pretty important to get on the 8.
Yeah, well, Jeremy, he's led the charge for the majority of this event.
While you're down on the ball. There you have it. SVB with his first lead in this.
9 with a lot of action. All right, without any problems. And we are going to be treated to a special one
Draw
here tonight.
Any outside at all.
Oh, he spun it.
Yeah, that was surprising.
This is another one, Jeremy. You just get the sense it's going to go down to the wire.
Pull the ball 2 rails. No reason to roll. Keeping that nice aggressive swing. Yeah. See what the guy breaking the balls. Turn 40, so the green jacket will be in the closet by Christmas. That's a little better. 2's going to lay on the rail, so some decisions to make. Played the soft one.
Well, this is not going to end up well.
No, good hit. Very good.
Yeah, it was.
Hitting a high ball, so I got to believe it's behind the 5. Oh no, he got it by there nicely.
Yeah,
8 maybe?
we couldn't really tell from elevated though.
This may be on the 6. Happens, you know. That's why these players stay aggressive, because they know Oh, wow. You wouldn't see that very often. Seen it a few times this week. Shane, a
And
couple.
immediately after the ref said 10, he pulled the trigger.
Ooh. That one caught a little thick to the.
Where he pointed his cue. Think he wanted to be, but getting over the ball very easily. The lead, and SVB.
And he has 5-4 is our score.
The one down, got a
Weak.
kiss low, Jeremy.
Needs a good one now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great hit, though.
I think he'll hit the right side rail with the 9. Otherwise. Meanwhile.
Well.
Wow, what a hit. What a hit by SVB.
And the crowd absolutely into it. SVB clearly swallows the 9.
Nice. He's hit these nice. Cue ball's going to come clean with the 2 available.
Oh, there was no question, but
Careful.
there is a question
Sideways
here.
Careful.
I wouldn't be surprised if he makes this after everything else. He's got it
And
down,
he's 5
Double
balls
J,
away
from winning the PLP.
Yeah, and he kind of said something funny to himself. It seemed like a couple little gestures. Love to know what those were. Here, all right, just a hair of check. Never hit it hard enough to get to the right corner pocket on the bottom. Just kind of coast it down.
Wants a small bounce, right?
And
Easier to miss the
probably
ball
be
with
more.
this distance. He's not going to miss it after what he's done so far.
Well, he wants to stay aggressive and nice on the 7. Look at this ball. Nice. Have Shane have a few words with the fans.
Well,
Yeah,
in my
Shane,
opinion, Jeremy,
just simple. Come across if he wants. Just pull it back. He's got to get a little steeper than he may have wanted. I think that's one thing he doesn't mind, it not being easy. That's why he puts in the work. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Hats off contestants, but it was Captain America, Shane Van Boening, that takes it down. And in pure class, by the way.
yeah, Jeremy, you can't be any happier for the man. Did it in West Haven, Connecticut. Jason